Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I am Mike, and I have another Scream update for you. This is a wild fucking world we live in, man. So I was gonna do a Scream update anyway, but I figured I'd just go ahead and do it right now because I was just watching the Thing with Two Heads podcast, video podcast, which is Sean Clark and a friend of the channel, Sir Christopher Nelson, Academy Award-winning Sir Christopher Nelson himself, have this amazing show. We've had them on the show to talk about it before, called the Thing with Two Heads, which I'm sure you guys have heard of before. But if you haven't, I'm not going to actually even word for word this whole thing because it's such a great show, and they're the ones who scoop this. So you should absolutely, as soon as you get done here, just check it out for yourself. The whole show, including what they said about this. I'll put a link right in the pinned comment at the top below because those dudes rule and they do a great job. Thank you, Alex Aronson. Who emailed this to me. I always watch the show anyway. I'm sure I would have seen it anyways. But Alex just sent me this, that some people are going to be disappointed. We're on the circle of life. It goes around and round. You're on the Ferris wheel, feeling it, and then all of a sudden you get shit on in your mouth. And that's what a lot of Scream fans are going to feel like when they hear what I'm about to tell them. Sean Clark, who runs the festival circuit, a lot of these famous people who you get autographs from at these conventions, a lot of them go through him and his talent agency. I'm not sure exactly what the exact words, his booking agency, however you put it. And Neve Campbell is one of them. And he said that he texted her, and she said that the rumors that she was going to be back in this secret role were absolute bullshit. And that's the only thing I'll say about what he said. Again, check it out themselves. But that's from Neve's mouth herself. Now, when this story originally came out, it said Neve's not going to be in the movie. It was a scoop. It was a leak. And we all said, oh my God, she's not going to be in the movie. She's not being paid. Then all of a sudden she comes out and she says it, and it's like, oh my God, she's really not going to be in the movie. Then there's a leak that she is going to be in the movie, and even on this channel we went, that smells like bullshit. It doesn't smell real. It smells like one of those fake ass leaks that you read about. And then after that, multiple sources, including Viewer Anon, including some other folks, just coming at you from about 5 or 6 different directions of people who are in the know on stuff like this, are saying, no, she is back. It's going to be a cameo role and then a bigger part in 7. The last time we talked about this, I gave a spoiler warning before I even said that, just in case it was true and they didn't announce it. I didn't want to ruin it for anybody. Well, there's no point in doing that now because apparently it's absolute bullshit. It's fucking the Wild West out here, man. It's the Wild West out here. Honest to God, I think what's happening, and I think that this is honestly very, very smart if this is what's happening, and we've talked about it before, I think there's someone on the set of Scream 5 that is leaking out false information to people, to these scoopers and whatnot, possibly. I don't know what to believe anymore, Jim. It's crazy. It's crazy. The only possible way that I would assume now that Neve is actually in this movie, at least as we stand right now, is if somehow Sean and her and Paramount concocted the plan to do this so that fans could still be surprised when they go there. But I highly doubt that. So, but who the fuck knows? I didn't think it was true to begin with. Then I got swayed. Now I don't. And like I've always said to you guys before on this channel, we don't actually fucking break news. We just talk about it when it comes out, you know? I feel like the news breaking stuff is best left to the bloody disgustings of the world, the journalists, the people who are deep inside on the know. You know what I mean? And I have friends that I talk to about stuff like this that will tell me stuff like that leaks and stuff like that. And we almost never talk about it on the show. We enjoy having those conversations, not spoilers, but we enjoy having those conversations, and I appreciate those people. But I don't take them and go, let me break a news story because I'm going to get views on my channel. If you need to break news to get views, then I feel like you're not doing YouTube right. You should go into the news business and go through the appropriate channels and learn how news is done. That's just my opinion on the whole thing, and I think this kind of situation is exactly why it happens. But we're right back where we started with Neve Campbell. So I'll just let you guys breathe that in and process it yourselves. before I even go into my thoughts on it, because it's a fucking, we already gave our thoughts on it. We already did the Neve's not in the movie video. So if you want to know my thoughts on it, I'll put my thoughts on her not being in the movie at the end of this shit. But speaking of stuff, viewer Non, one of the people that had also heard that Neve was coming back, says, been asked a lot of fun Scream 6 questions, but I won't feel comfortable talking specifics until there's a cut. I will say that from what I've heard and believe, they're playing with the format a bit more this time, and it feels less safe for the characters and movie than 3 through 5. So again, I feel like anything that doesn't come out as an official press release from here on out, you have to take with a grain of salt, because I think there's a good chance that the Scream 5 people are leaking false information to people who they think may be leakers. I think that could be happening, and it's not necessarily nefarious to do that, because if you're the people you're thinking about is the audience, and you want them to enjoy the movie and have a great experience, to be surprised, then honestly, this is one of those lies that I feel like it's okay to tell if you're going to start leaking fake stuff. Andrew Garfield lied to fucking everybody about Spider-Man for how long? So that stuff's very interesting to me too. But anyways, and again, how funny would all this be if it ties into the plot of Scream 5? But what he's saying is they're playing with the format a bit more this time along. It feels less safe for the characters and the movie. I feel like when you killed fucking Dewey, which was the biggest mistake of the goddamn franchise, I still love Scream 5, that made it feel less safe for everybody. So that just tells me, if true, people gonna die. People gonna die. Vilson Jr. tweeted at him, but Kirby and Gale will be okay? And he said, from a certain point of view, everyone in the movie will be okay. Renan says, from a certain point of view, everybody in the movie will be okay so long as they make peace with their own god before it starts. Oh my god, did you hear that? He said that Neve's gonna die. She's not in the fucking movie, asshole, but she's gonna die. So that was the update of the day. We're just on a fucking Ferris wheel to Fucktown right now. But anyways, guys, please comment, like, subscribe. What do you think about all this crazy shit going on? How are you feeling right now? Do you think that I could be right, that they're starting to leak things on purpose to people, like Neve's return, just to shut down all the leaks coming out of a movie that really, really needs to be kept a secret if there's going to be surprises? How do you feel about all this that's going on in the world? Please click like, subscribe, and comment. We really appreciate it. And also, please go subscribe if you're not already to The Thing with Two Heads, and check out, Sean had some interesting points and some extra stuff I didn't talk about here. So make sure you go check out their video as well. Love your all's fucking faces. Have a great goddamn Monday, Tuesday, July the 5th. What are you going to do on October 31st?
What are you going to do on October 31st?
Here comes that white-faced fucker, an asshole like no other. He's a big old piece of shit. Wants to stab your sister's tits cause he's a white-faced fucker. Loomis can't recover. Dr. Challenge drunk again, sleeping with your sister's friends.
Do you want to know about the darkness?
I said, God damn.
God damn you, faggot!
I said, God damn.
A lot of people don't know the darkness that goes inside their hearts.
I said, God damn.